The Westchester Wilderness Walk is a preserve of about 250 acres with about 10 miles of trails located in Pound Ridge.
We're at Otter Creek Preserve, which is on the shore of Long Island Sound on the southeastern edge of Westchester County.
Glenwood Lake Park is a lovely 15-acre park in New Rochelle, New York. Glenwood Lake Park provides an opportunity for those of us who live in the neighborhood and the surrounding communities to enjoy nature in a very quiet setting. I know I can take a walk around the lake, and after that 15-minute walk, I'm going to feel really good about my life and the community in which I live.
Through a collaboration of the Westchester County Land Trust and the Putnam Land Trust, we were able to both put a conservation easement across both properties, and then later on we donated outright the Ice Pond Preserve parcel.
I live in Yorktown Heights, right in front of the Hunter Brook Preserve. It's just a great way to be outside, be with nature right in our backyard.
My name is Barbara Sarbin, and I am the director of Something Good in the World. We provide environmental education programs for children of all ages and backgrounds. We partner with the Westchester Land Trust for community service. We were aware that Sugar Hill Farm provides food for food pantries, so we offered to come there with our team of homeschooled students and their parents and our teachers and harvest and help with that. We approached the Westchester Land Trust about being the stewards of, at least in part, the Hunter Brook Trail, because that's our favorite trail. And the Westchester Land Trust said, great, you can be the eyes and ears of that trail for us. So we like to help stock it with maps, and then we have a great time with the children, not only cleaning trash, but enjoying the trail.
This is my son, Blaze Jones Yellen.
This is my father, Michael Yellen. I went to Cornell University to study natural resource management. I ended up working for the Westchester Land Trust as a summer intern. The biggest project I worked on was putting together a quest trail for the Hunter Brook Preserve. The quest trail is an educational tour of the property, and it's created under the premise that people will naturally take care of the things that they love. So if you give young people an opportunity to recreate and learn about the natural environment in their area, the hope is when they grow up, they will have a love and appreciation for it, and they will work to protect it.
We start in the beginning of the Hunter Brook Preserve. We pick up our pamphlets and some crayons, and we follow the quest. It's a series of numbered stops where they can do some tree rubbings with the crayons. Every time we do it, I introduce a new topic to them. It's just a wonderful opportunity to, teach them, bring them outside, be as a family, explore, let them have fun.
The Glenwood Lake Association has partnered with the Westchester Land Trust to preserve 3.5 acres of wetland that was threatened to be developed. And with the Westchester Land Trust's help, we were able to purchase that piece of property and combine it with the park.
We bought this little farmhouse back in 1982, and we were surrounded by woods. We spent most of our weekends for the first several years just wandering in the woods, trying to find the end of it. One morning we came across a number of orange stakes, which we weren't quite sure what they were, but we were told that, well, these are surveyor stakes. That probably means that somebody's going to be trying to subdivide this woods and develop it. We approached every single owner and tried to explain what our vision was. We would give the few acres we had and put a conservation easement on it and create a trail so that each of our respective families could have the opportunity to walk not just on their few acres, but combine all of them into a much larger trail, and therefore we could all benefit from it. Some said, gee, what an interesting idea. The Westchester Land Trust played more than a supporting role. They helped us developed the concept. They helped us approach other neighbors. The whole staff would come out and we try to identify where the trail should be.
We find that a lot of our neighbors really do use this on almost a daily basis. They let us know, well, there's a tree down here, or this part's looking a little bit weak, or there's some rocks here that need to be restabilized in these wetland steps. It's a great community aspect just right here.
One of the most obvious features of Otter Creek is the salt marsh, which is a specific kind of grass that was once used to feed livestock. It now provides fantastic habitat for all kinds of migratory birds, including osprey. It's a very unique environment and also one of the most productive environments that we have in Westchester County. Clams, shellfish, dragonflies. There is a lot of food for wildlife here. In addition to the coastal habitat at Otter Creek, there is a bit of deciduous forest here that holds vernal pools. Vernal pools are often known as frog ponds. As each of the frogs that comes into the pond, they come in a sequence. The wood frogs are first. By the time they're done calling, the spring peepers have come in. When they're done calling, we find the toads have started to trill. And as they're falling off, we get the common gray tree frog. So each with their specific call, it's like a calendar for spring.
Protecting the land and conservation is particularly important given where we live. We're within a 50-mile radius of one of the most densely populated, developed areas in the world, New York City. To have the opportunity to be able to preserve open spaces for other people to both enjoy visually and actually to be able to visit is something that I think is extremely important attribute for a large metropolitan area to be able to enjoy.